Clothing and shelter. Be it heat-scorching summers or spine-chilling winters, it is the biology which keeps you protective and safe. You wear breathable cotton's clothes in summers that are obtained from plants. The thick sweaters, which cover you up in cold winters, are made of wool that from sheep. Linen, nylon, and fabric dyes are derived from the plants and polyester produced from fossils. Nonetheless, whatever be the fabric, it ought to be plant-based. Structurally, plant fibers are sclerenchymatous cells and are parts of the plant skeleton. Although fibers differ in texture, strength, and chemical composition, they are mostly elongated cells with thick walls, small cavities, and tapering ends. The thickening walls are due to deposition of cellulose and lignin. Fibers occur as sheet of tissue with overlapping and interlocking cell walls, though they may sometimes occur singly or in small groups. Some of the fibers yielded plants for clothing are as follow. Cotton, Gossypium spp, is the world's chief fiber plant. It is the industrial crop of Myanmar for raw materials supplied to domestic industries as well as export. The main areas of cotton cultivation are central Myanmar around Mandalay, Magway, and Sagaing regions. Jute, Corchorus spp, is a very valuable best fiber. Jute is a tropical plant that grows best in hot and humid climate, under condition of plenty of rain and flooding at a later stage. Jute fiber is the world's chief material for manufacturing textiles in making roofing materials, curtains, and gunny bags. Sericulture is an agro-based industry. It involves rearing of silkworm moths, Bombyx mori, for the production of raw silk, which is the yarn obtained out of cocoons. Sericulture plays a major role in rural employment, poverty alleviation, and earning foreign exchange. Silkworm has 4 stages in its life cycle: egg, caterpillar, larva, pupa, and adult moth. When the worms hatched, they are called caterpillars, which are food-specific and eat voraciously on mulberry leaves. One important factor to silk production is the cultivation of mulberry trees as food for the silkworm. After reaching the complete stage, caterpillars secrete fluid protein called silk and spin cocoon as a protective shell around the pupa. Changing into the adult form from the pupa inside the cocoon is called metamorphosis. Humans obtain silk, which is a continuous protein filament from the cocoon. Silk is called the queen of textiles and is known for its qualities like luxury, elegance, class, and comfort. It is one of the most expensive fibers due to its cost and the tedious production process. Silk acts as the major source of textile industry around the world after cotton. Sericulture has become one of the most important cottage industries in a number of countries like China, Japan, India, Korea, Brazil, Russia, Italy, and France. Today, China and India are the 2 main producers, together manufacturing more than 90% of the world production each year. In Myanmar, it is cultured in Payan U Elwyn, Mandalay region, and certain areas of Chin State. Wool is one of the most widely used animal fibers and mainly harvested by shearing. Wool is the textile fiber obtained from sheep and other mammals, especially goats, rabbits, and camelids. As an animal fiber, wool consists of protein together with a small percentage of lipids. This makes it chemically quite distinct from the cotton and other plant fibers, which are mainly cellulose. The quality of wool is determined by its fiber diameter, crimp, yield, color, and staple strength. Fiber diameter is the most important wool characteristic determining the quality and price. In addition to clothing, wool has been used for blankets, horse rugs, saddle cloths, carpeting, insulation, and upholstery. Wool as well as cotton has also been traditionally used for cloth diapers. Wool is an essential fiber for winter clothing, suiting, floor coverings, and certain industrial applications. Today, wool is a global industry found in Australia, Argentina, the United States, and New Zealand, serving as the major suppliers of raw wool. Wood is an important plant product, which has been in service of humankind since the dawn of civilization and has contributed much to its advancement. The primitive man used wood to construct his crude shelter as well as to design various implements, utensil, and rough boats for his use. Today, wood ranks next to the food and fibers as the most widely used plant product. In spite of the use of various metals, wood seems to be indispensable and has no satisfactory substitute, for the single fact that its supply can be renewed. The unprocessed wood may be used in the forms of lumbar, that is, wood intended for the heavy construction. Since the very beginning of civilization, wood has been the cheapest and the most widely used construction material. Its significant qualities of high strength, lightweight, easy availability, continuous supply, high resistance to electrical and chemical stimuli favor it for constructional work. The major portion of timber is used for the structural purpose. The essential requirements of good structural timbers are strength, durability, toughness, resistance to the stress, and easy workability. Structural timbers are obtained mainly from the softwoods and from the heart of the tree. Teak, Tectona grandis, Piancado, Xylea, Dolibriformis are the most valuable timber-yielding plants of Myanmar and the most important commercial timbers.